Greetings and salutations to all you folks out there. I have a 5 versus 5 Canis for you today. Super popular map. It is a big team game. And to be honest, I don't think I've ever casted or seen a game with this many high-rated players in it on Canis. This is going to be a brutal matchup. Hopefully a good game to watch. Going to see some solid play, I hope, from all of these guys. All right, let's go ahead and jump in, introduce the team, although most of them don't need introducing. You should know most of these people, and then we'll jump into the game. We've got on the northern team, Voodoo, Kosher, Freshie, Canis, and the huge dump truck. All of those are well-known names. And on the southern side, we have Hepco, Tokido, Blodier, JMD, and the oddball out. Robert C., the only 1,000 ranked player here. And hopefully he can band together with his teammates and get some protection from them. I'm eager to see how he compares to these other guys in gameplay. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into this game. We've got 4 land factories and first air on the northern team for dump truck. He's going to push a bomber out very early and go for that super aggressive state. No UEF on the northern team and no Seraphim on the southern team. So not quite a full run of the spectrum of factions. Got a bomber coming in and gonna, let's see, 1 engineer and kind of loop the loop around. Not really gonna hit anything. And fail and fail and fail again. And strike for the triple. So that bomber did pay for itself. Nice early aggression from JMD. He's pushed out 2 labs named Akir and Blodito, taking the time to slap his opponents in the face with the fact that he has time to manually name his labs as he's sending them in. Let's see, we've got pretty standard expansion from the southern team, but I spy a land spam. Looks like Kosher and Freshie, and yeah, going full spam, even bringing the air ACU up. All 5 ACUs are going to the front. Looks like we've got factories going down for even more spam and lots of Zooies stacking up. Those are going to be able to cross the water and wreak all kinds of mayhem on the southern team. Hopefully they are prepared for this. Not seeing nearly as extensive of a spam from the southern team. Looks like they're kind of setting up for a mid-late game approach. Not going heavy enough on the units at all. Do see some decent scouting from the 1,000 player. At least he knows to get those units out so his teammates can see what's going on. And 3 ACUs descending upon poor Tokido. He is trying to finish this upgrade. I don't know if that's going to go very well for him or not. Another huge block of Artie moving down for Kosher. He's going to try to fend these guys off with his Mantis. Tanks do trump Artie mass for mass, but unfortunately when you got 3 ACUs covering, and he's going to run directly into those ACUs. And I don't think there's any way he's going to get out of that alive. He is shedding health very, very rapidly. ACUs are binding up his pathfinding, and nuclear. Tokido is the first to fall, and he was the front guard. These guys basically have nothing to deny these 4 ACUs with. I'm not sure what they're planning on doing. Blodier is pulling an upgrade. Is that Tech 3? He has a Tech 2 ACU, and it looks like he's getting another upgrade. Got all kinds of odd things happening down here. Not sure at all what the overall plan is on this, but it is convoluted to say the least. The amount of spam that the northern side is pushing is absolutely phenomenal. There are so many artillery. 57 for Kosher, and Voodoo is pulling in another 18, and we've got 4 ACUs coming down here. Blodier did finish a Tech 3 ACU. What? Tech 3 at 8 minutes. And he's going to start laying down Tech 2 point defense. The one advantage that he is going to have with that Tech 3 ACU is the absolutely ludicrous amount of build power this early in the game. He does not have anywhere near enough mass to cover it. He can basically build whatever he wants as fast as his eco can handle it. And right now, whatever he wants is Tech 1 point defense, which is the logical choice for a situation like this. He's going to throw up as many as he can, as quickly as he can, while kind of dodging around, trying to stay just out of reach of the arty. Question is he going to be able to build enough? And I think the answer is yes to this. He is gradually defeating the spam of artillery, and as long as he does not get surrounded, I think he's actually gonna be okay. That was brilliant. Very well done by Blodier. We've got ACU number 5. This makes 5 ACUs from the northern team. The entire team is in on this rush, and that looks like a gun commander as well over there. And double gun, Hepco did make it back in from the left side. He is going to start hammering down on these ACUs. Going to try to force them back even further than they already are. And Blodier is building tack launchers. Looks like he's going to try for a snipe. These guys really need to get out of dodge. This is not a good place to be at the moment. They have one of those tack launchers scouted. They know that they're there, but they're not running away. Oh man. And there's the launch coming down on Freshie. Kaboom! Freshie has been toasted, and that is going to put, I would say that puts the game on equal footing, because it's back down to 4 versus 4, but honestly the southern team is looking a bit beleaguered at the moment. They are rapidly losing expansions. They have zip map control. There is a fire base up here, but I imagine it's only a matter of time before these units get redirected to go kill that, because there is a substantial amount of eco up there. There's a couple of Tech 2 power generators going up, and the Tech 2 HQ, and a Monkey Lord's been started. What? After all that, we have Monkey Lord Rush. What are they thinking? Question is, can they hold against all of these units? Canis is going to make what I consider a very unwise decision here and push into this base. And you can see there are triads, multiple Cerberus turrets, and no, I don't think there's any way he can win that fight. I would not be putting my ACU in here when my other teammates had already withdrawn. Not going to get any help, and that's not a good situation to get pushed into. Hepco's not looking very healthy, but he's 1 kill away from a vet. Dink, there it is, 5,000 health. Canis is going to pull in here, getting in range of those triads, starting to shed some health other than the gun upgrade and a vet. That is a bone stock. ACU is going to get hit by 2 ACUs in a concentrated effort to push him out. Blodier does have that princely sum of health on that Tech 3 commander and the regen to boot. Couple that with the hits from the triads, and not looking too good for Canis. I think he is going to lose this one. Health is rapidly disintegrating, and kaboom. Canis is out of the game. Not sure why he put his ACU in that predicament, but it's his choice. Ah, those beautiful shockwaves. I do love RKS's mod. Watching them expand all the way across the map. Tech 1 bombers coming in for harassment from Dump Truck. Going directly for the ACU. Not the wisest of choices, I think. There's really no way you're going to take out a Tech 3 ACU in his own base with Tech 1 bombers. Just not going to happen. And the Monkey Lord is almost finished. JMD is the only one on the southern team with a healthy eco. All the rest are kind of failing in the eco. Oh, tack missiles. They are running across. Who's it gonna be? Everyone's upgrading, no one's moving, and Voodoo, poor Voodoo, taking the hit directly on the head As you can see, even though there is water here, the ACUs do not quite completely submerge unless you stand them in exactly the right spot. Things are looking so good for the Northern team. Why does it have to fall apart like this? Bloodier has really outdone himself this game, I gotta say. This is very impressive. Monkey Lord heading up north. Now see, this is the wrong thing. Just so many bad decisions by the Northern team. The Southern team is playing as a team. What do you know? It's a team game. You're supposed to play as a team. They're working together. Work together to build a Monkey Lord. Work together to repel the ACU attacks. When the threats started coming in, they all banded together. And you can see what the Northern team is doing here. They separated. Canis got killed because he was away from the group. They are really not helping each other out a whole lot. And then Dump Truck headed for the hills, leaving Kosher out all by himself. And if these two guys had stayed together, they could have overcharged that Monkey Lord. One overcharge apiece, 20k health on that ACU can easily survive a few seconds of Monkey Lord hit. And kaboom! Kosher goes down as well. That is so sad to see, but this is a pretty epic game. For how short this is, there is so much action in this. Alright, that desync is normal. That was noted in the replay. So this changes nothing. And the Monkey Lord is going to head up towards the north. Dump Truck is going to head back towards his the far reaches of his water passage, but I don't think that's going to do him any good. He has nothing to deny with. He's trying to build a GC, but I don't think he'll get it done because he's power stalling, trying to build Tech 3 Air at the same time. He needs to pick, but he picked the easy card out, committing suicide. I would say with honor, but I'm not so sure about that. And bailing on the game. Well done, everyone in that game. That 5 ACU push at the beginning was spectacular to see. And Bloatier absolutely beasted it, single-handedly fending off 4 ACUs. Well, I say single-handedly. The other guys were here, and he did get assistance on that kill, but basically he was the only guy in a position to do anything, and wrapping up that game quite nicely. Very well done, everybody. Alrighty, guys, that is going to wrap up this cast. I hope you enjoyed it. That was a pretty awesome game to watch. I was entertained, if nothing else. And I hope that you will tune in next time. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys later.